fight. Tito Ortiz, Elvis Sinosic. The light heavyweights are 26 and 30 years old respectively. 1 inch separates them, 4 pounds. Tito at 204 is dangerous. For the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening, presented by Gordon Bierce Brewing Company. Beer like it ought to be. This championship bout is sanctioned by the New Jersey State Athletic Control Board with John J. Farmer Jr., Attorney General, Gerald Gormley, Chairman, Stephen Katz and Reverend Francis E. Schiller, members, and Mr. Larry Hazard, Commissioner. And now, it's time to begin the 5-round battle for the UFC Light Heavyweight Championship of the World. Let's begin with the challenger standing to my left. He is a jiu-jitsu expert, an Australian Vale Tudo Open champion, and a Pan-Pacific Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu champion. Standing 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 200 pounds, fighting out of Sydney, Australia. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the King of Rock and Rumble, Elvis Sinosic. And the fighter standing to my right, he is a submission fighter with a UFC record of 6-2. Standing 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 204 pounds. He is the UFC Light Heavyweight Champion of the World. People, please welcome the bad boy from Huntington Beach, California, Tito.
Tito's last 2 fights have lasted less than 2.5 total minutes. Title on the line, and our referee, Big John McCarthy.
All right, gentlemen, light heavyweight championship of the world. You ready? Are you ready? Let's get on!
Light heavyweight title fight is underway. Sinosic takes a knee. Sinosic avoids a knee.
He's got to stay out of that clinch. Tito's way too strong in the clinch.
Elvis slipped there.
Pulled his distance
down. Oh, there's a right. Glances off the face of Tito Ortiz.
He's got to step off and kick. Tito's got way too much punching power coming down that pipe.
He's listening to you, Frank. It's like the third fighter right after you said it, did it.
Tito's kicks are often overlooked, aren't they, Frank?
Oh, he took one there.
He got him, and Tito drives right in.
And back to wrestling.
And there is what Elvis Sinosic would like to do. Bring it down to the ground game. Now, Tito's a good wrestler, we know that, but toe-to-toe, Elvis does not want to play with Tito.
He doesn't, and you saw when the punches got exchanged, he was looking for a way out. Tito's coming with a lot of power. But Elvis threw that kick, he threw it with power and authority, and he forced the takedown.
Certainly did, that's his whole game. And what you said, Frank, when you're unafraid, when you got nothing to lose, throw big because you end up where you want.
Why not? Why not? You're going to go all the way.
I agree. Now let's see what Tito will do. He's good at ground and pound. But he needs to be careful because those legs of Sinosic are long, and if he cinches a lot and starts extending, it's an awful lot of leverage.
Well, he's very, very slick. He's a very mental fighter, as we have talked about frequently here this evening. And he thinks he knows what Tito's going to try to do.
Tito went for a great pass there. Elvis totally brought himself back in the bar exactly where he wanted to be.
Elvis says, my mind and my heart is what makes me the fighter I am today. Tito, as we've talked about, the maturation process since April of 2000, when he first won what was then the vacant UFC middleweight championship, defeating Vanderlei Silva back in April of 2000 in Tokyo, Japan.
We talked about studying fighters and figuring out what they're missing. Tito never passes to the right. This is something I figured out when I fought him. I never told anyone. I didn't tell everything.
Told millions of people.
He never passes to the right. And I don't know if Elvis picked on that bit. But both times, Elvis has gone to the left, got to make his pass.
Tito trying to work some ground and pound here. And he's loading up the big right hand on Elvis Sinosic. Sinosic seems at this point no worse for wear. But Tito's really trying to tee off, expending a lot of energy in the process.
He's using a lot of juice.
Now he tells us conditionally he can go forever as he tries the combinations on Elvis Sinosic. Damaging so far, scoring big here in round one.
And this is what everyone wondered, was Sinosic's defense in the guard enough to stop the onslaught of Tito Ortiz? The ferocity of the champion evident there in that exchange.
Tito back to his basic foundation and a little ground and pound. He has become so much more than that, but you never forget what you possessed early.
Forearm.
A wide array of
Gotta get that arm up.
working on Elvis Sinosic. Combinations and combinations again. Sinosic is in trouble here in round one.
Looking at his eyes, he looks sharp. It doesn't look like it's hurting him.
There's one that cut him. That elbow cut him. The forearm of Tito Ortiz. McCarthy's in. He's going to stop the fight. Tito Ortiz, the Huntington Beach bad boy, has held on to his belt.
Overpowering. That's what that is. Overpowering.
And certainly smart. Not only just fists, but he started using forearm and elbow there, arcing shots. You could stop the hand, but he couldn't stop the elbow. And Tito Ortiz, the champion, continues to demonstrate why he won't relinquish that belt. He continues to improve. And Frank, you know, when you keep getting better, it just enhances your physical qualities.
It does, and it enhances your confidence. And there was the elbows that got him. He came in heavy with those. And you can see right away, Elvis, he didn't want those elbows anymore.
Big John McCarthy in right away. Good side gash on top of Elvis Sinosic's forehead.
There's a secondary cut. He came in, elbow punch combination, completely overpowering.
Well, the king of rock and rumble got roughed up and overpowered by Tito Ortiz. In the guard, but damage being done.
Big damage. Big damage. Lefts, rights, forearms, elbows.
Hey, you like the upset, Frank, but I'll tell you one thing. Right now, Tito Ortiz is truly the real deal.
He sure is, and he took care of the underdog. I gotta tell you that.
Tito Ortiz will hold on to his light heavyweight belt, and he thinks he's going to hold on to that belt for a very long time. Bruce Buffer with the official decision. And our
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner due to referee stoppage at 3 minutes 32 seconds of the very first round. For the winner, and still the UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, the bad boy from Huntington Beach, California, Tito Ortiz.
Frank Fertitta, Lorenzo Fertitta, the leaders of Zupa, rewarding Tito Ortiz, who has the belt put right back around his waist by Larry Hazard, the commissioner of the New Jersey State Athletic Control Board.
Impressive victory by Ortiz. And if he continues to get better, I can't emphasize that enough. I mean, his physical qualities is called genetic freak. Then you add to that knowledge and intelligence, and he showed some good patience early on. Really didn't blow himself out trying to take Elvis out, and he started using those effects more and more effectively and efficiently, and that led to that onslaught. Multiple strikes leading to the cut, leading to the stoppage of the fight. Well, Tito's shape is also incredible.
No question. And I'll tell you, Elvis, the one thing he was concerned about is that the size and power of Tito would be overwhelming. And in the end, it was, as Elvis loses to the champion, Tito Ortiz, with James Wormy.
Thank you very much, Mike. Happy to congratulate Tito Ortiz, our light heavyweight champion of the world, successfully retains his belt tonight. Congratulations, champ.
What'd I tell you? Don't blink. This shit's gonna be over quick.
You wanted to take it to him hard, you wanted to take it to him fast, you wanted to throw some punches. You feel like you've accomplished all those things tonight?
Yes, I didn't get accomplished a lot of my stand-up, but I said to hell with it. he didn't feel that strong. I thought I'd take him to the ground. I mean, I do jiu-jitsu all the time, so I know what's on the ground that anybody tries to bring me. I want to thank Saldinha from Brazil for helping me out with the triangle. He's the one who helped me out, so when it's on the ground, I had pretty confidence. I'm going to roll it each through every single one of these guys, man. Better watch out, because Tito Ortiz pissed off.
Pissed off is a bad way to see Tito Ortiz. Tito, we're going to take a look at the end of the fight here. Why don't you take us through it?
I just raining shots on him. I hit him with one shot, and I heard him go, ah. So that's when I just thought, all right, well, I'm raining blows on him. I got enough cardio to go for 20 minutes straight. I hit him with an elbow, perfectly on the forehead, cut him up in a real deep cut, and so I just started welling and getting shots in on that cut. So that's how I finished it. Each one of the guys that put me in here against, you guys better be scared, man, because I'm going to hurt you bad. You want to come and fight Tito Ortiz, you're going to get hurt.
You know, Tito, a lot of people don't know just how much work and just how much commitment you have to this sport. I know, I've seen you train, and I couldn't believe the type of effort you're putting out. Why don't you let people know just what kind of effort Tito Ortiz is putting out on a daily basis to retain that belt and make sure he never loses it?
On a daily basis, I train 7 days a week, 8 hours a day. I do 2 hours of boxing, 2 hours of kickboxing, 2 hours of jiu-jitsu, 2 hours of wrestling, an hour of running, an hour of lifting weights. This is every day that I do this. I'm here to make a mark. I'm here to show everybody out there, man, you put your mind, you can achieve anything, and that's what I'm setting goals. And you know what? These keep going on stepping stones. I just can't wait to get to Las Vegas. Out there in Vegas, we're coming, baby.
Tito Ortiz successfully retains his light heavyweight championship of the world. Congratulations, Tito. Hang on.
All right, I want to thank all my sponsors for one. Rodman Entertainment, Spankies, Shot Shoes, Johnny Sway Clothing, all the guys that make it happen for here. Dave Thompson Speedwear, all you guys that make it happen for me to make an easy job. Each time I'll keep producing, keep bringing those lightweight heavyweights, man, because I'm going to keep stomping them.
Team Punishment real happy over here. Let's check in with Frank.
Well, I'm here with Elvis. Elvis, you got a nasty cut on your head. You fought your heart out. You got huge balls. I never doubted you. I picked you as the winner of this fight.
Thanks,
I know
Frank.
you're bummed.
Tito's a great fighter, an awesome champion. I knew what he was coming out to do. I was ready to handle him on the feet. I did a lot of stand-up with world-class kickboxers, and I felt I really held my own up there. I just haven't had enough experience up against the fence, and when he caught me against the fence, I was comfortable for a while until he started opening up. He landed some really good shots, nothing that really hurt me or dazed me, but he put in a big, beautiful elbow, which opened up a cut. Got into my eyes, I couldn't see what was happening, and from there, there's not much I could do when you can't see where it's coming from.
Well, you're a smart man, and you're probably one of the most technical fighters out there.
Thank you.
How did you feel about the power, the aggression? Did it affect you at all?
You know, I could make excuses and say, yeah, he beat me because he was bigger and stronger, but he wasn't. On the night, he was the better fighter. I knew he was coming in bigger and stronger, and that's what I trained for. If I let that get in the back of my head, then I'd lost the fight before I got in the octagon. That's not the case. He was the better fighter on the night, and that's why he won.
Elvis, you are a class act, my friend, and I'm proud to be standing here next to you in the octagon. And win, lose, or draw, I will always watch you fight.
Thank you, I appreciate it, and I hope the fans enjoyed the fight.
Thanks, guys. Back to you guys.
Thank you very much. Joined over here by two very big Tito Ortiz supporters, Fred Durst, Dennis Rodman. We'll start with you, Fred. Pretty big night for the champ, pretty good night for the champ.
This man is the champ. There is no other champ. I love this guy, and I'll never doubt him.
Let's turn it over to you, Dennis. It's the first time we've seen you here at a UFC. Did you enjoy your evening, and what do you think of the champ?
Yeah, it's one of my fighters tonight. He did a great job tonight, even though that, it was a little short fight. But we'd like to thank everybody here in New Jersey. I'm from Trenton, New Jersey, so, it's all love here, baby.
It's all love. It's all about the champ retaining his title. Mike, back to you.
He is awesome. He displayed his talents again tonight. He is the light heavyweight champion. He right now is the most recognizable figure in the UFC and perhaps in the world of mixed martial arts. He is Tito Ortiz, and he was overpowering, and the fans have gotten bigger and larger in stature, evidenced by Dennis Rodman.